Good morning, students. Today we will be discussing the topic nature of roots. In the previous section, you have seen that the roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 are given by x equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac the whole divided by 2a. Now, where is this b, a, c coming? You know, a quadratic equation in the variable x is an equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now, where is a? A is the coefficient of x square. B is the coefficient of x and c is the constant term. So, now you would have understood where is this b, a and c is coming from. Once again, a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, c is the constant term. Analyzing the questions which we have done so far, we come to the following conclusions. That is, if b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0, then the quadratic equation will have solution. This formula for finding the roots of a quadratic equation is known as the quadratic formula. This is known as the quadratic formula. This formula is used to find the roots of the quadratic equation. Now, how will you find the nature of the roots? A quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. You have three conditions for b square minus 4ac. Generally, three conditions. Later we will find the nature of roots in detail. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, we get two distinct real roots. If b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, we get two equal real roots. That is, you will get a real number. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, what is less than 0? That is, you will get a negative number. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, or if b square minus 4ac is a negative number, you will not have real roots for the quadratic equation. That is, the solution will be imaginary. You will not get a real number for the quadratic equation as a solution. Why? The square root of a negative number is not yet defined. That's why we will not get real roots if b square minus 4ac is less than 0. Now, we saw that the nature of roots depends on b square minus 4ac. Since b square minus 4ac determines whether the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 has real roots or not, b square minus 4ac is called the discriminant of this quadratic equation. Students, this word is very important. Discriminant. What is discriminant? B square minus 4ac is known as the discriminant of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Once again, look at the word discriminant. What is discriminant? B square minus 4ac is known as the discriminant of this quadratic equation. Let us see this nature of roots in detail. You know, this is the quadratic formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. That is, you have two solutions. That is, first one is the addition and the second one is the subtraction formula. What is the case 1? If b square minus 4ac equal to 0, that is, this term turns to be 0. Let's see. If b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, we have x equal to minus b plus root of 0 by 2a, and the other solution will be minus b minus root of 0 by 2a. You know, root of 0 is 0 itself. So what are the solutions? The solutions are, the first solution is minus b by 2a and the second solution is minus b by 2a. That means you are getting two equal real rational solutions. Real, they are real numbers. Both solutions are equal. They are rational numbers too. That is, they are in the form of a fraction. Hope it is clear to you. Next, case 2. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 and also a perfect square, the roots are real, distinct and rational. Now, look here. Here you have b square minus 4ac inside a square root, isn't it? B square minus 4ac is lying inside a square root. If you are getting a perfect square inside this, you will get a perfect square root number as the answer. That is what is happening here. Let b square minus 4ac equal to 16. You know, 16 is a perfect square. That means if you multiply 4 2 times, 4 into 4 gives you 16. So what happens? You will get the root of 16 as 4. So what are the roots? X is equal to minus b plus 4 by 2a, and the second solution is minus b minus 4 by 2a. Students, don't get confused because of this b and a. They are the coefficients of the variables in this. Now, what happens if this b square minus 4ac is not a perfect square? Let's see. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 but not a perfect square. Students, you would have got many questions like that, whether the b square minus 4ac is not a perfect square. Don't get stuck there. That condition is also possible. See what's happening here. Let b square minus 4ac equal to 21. 21 is greater than 0. But what is the problem there? 21 is not a perfect square number. But you will continue doing the problem by putting minus b plus root of 21 by 2a and minus b minus root of 21 by 2a. This is what you call as irrational numbers. That is, you cannot convert it into a fraction. Root 21. So what has happening here? If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 and is also a perfect square, you will get two real, distinct, rational roots. But if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 and not a perfect square, the roots are real, distinct and irrational. That is, your answer will have a root term in that. Only that is the matter. Okay. Now, the next condition. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, what is less than 0? I told you it is a negative number. Can you find the square root of a negative number? Till now, you didn't learn how to find the square root of a negative number. So, you will conclude that there are no real roots for this type of quadratic equation. So, you will write it like that itself. There are no real roots for the quadratic equations, or the roots are imaginary. So what will we conclude? If b square minus 4ac equal to 0, the roots are real, equal and rational. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 and also a perfect square, the roots are real, distinct and rational. That is, you will not have a root term in that answer. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 but not a perfect square, the roots are real, distinct and irrational. Irrational means you will have a root term in the answer. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, that is, if it is a negative number, the roots are imaginary, or you can write they don't have real roots. Clear? We'll continue in the next video.